I think Indian classical music will give you in return is you'll find peace, and I think that's more valuable than honesty.
Hello and welcome. Today we have with us Sadakat Aman Khan. Sadakat Aman Khan, popularly known as Mr. Harmonium, is an Indian harmonium player from the Patiala Gharana, now based in the UK. Son of Ustad Sahadat Rana Khan, he was trained under Ustad Muhammad Yunus Khan, the disciple of Ustad Munawwar Ali Khan. A versatile performer, he has played across India and abroad, including the Nanhua University in Taiwan, promoting Hindustani classical and fusion music to global audience. Welcome, Sadakat. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Vidushi, for having me, and thank you very much, I would say.
It's a pleasure, Sadakat. So you come from a deeply musical lineage as the son of Ustad Sahadat Rana Khan. How were your early years in Malda and your father's influence that shaped your musical journey? Please elaborate on that.
So, yeah, that's a really, very good question, I would say, Vidushi. So, honestly, music was always around me when I was growing up. So,
Right.
my father, Ustad Sadat Rana Khan, is a maestro himself. So, he was actually not just a teacher, but a very disciplined musician. So in our house, Riyaz wasn't optional; it was a part of your life. So if you're
Right.
born to the family, you have to take it.
Right.
So I still remember, even when I was a kid, he used to wake me up at 4 in the morning to practice. Sometimes I hate it because it's early morning and I was a kid. I felt
Right.
like it's a torture for me.
Absolutely.
But but now when I look back at those times, so I realize how much that has helped me. So he has always used to say that if you respect your note that you play, the note will respect you back.
Right.
And
That's so true.
yeah, and this specific incidents, I think it's still stuck with me. And honestly, I'm speaking that he also made me understand that music is it's Indian classical music specifically. It's not about just showing off. It's about
Right.
honesty and patience at the same time. So if you're
Right.
not honest and if you're not calm, if you're not patient, because Indian classical music, it's a soulful music, right? So
Absolutely.
if you don't give your soul into it, the music will not speak back. So yeah, those were my early years in Malda, and it really shaped me how I approach music, and even today.
Oh, that's wonderful, actually. So you trained under Ustad Muhammad Yunus Khan, who was a disciple of Ustad Munawwar Ali Khan, and you come from the Patiala Gharana. What were the most valuable lessons you learned during your training? What is
So
something that stuck?
Ustad Muhammad Yunus Khan Saab, he was my grandfather, and he was the legendary figure in Indian classical music. And
Right.
being born in a family where the legacy is music, and I'm the fourth generation musician of my family, so it
Right.
has always been a great responsibility to carry on the legacy. And my parents and my family, they don't they haven't forced me to take up this, but it's about lineage which follows piri dar piri. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So mm, when I lost my grandfather when I was pretty young, but my training with Khan Saab was honestly life changing. He was a very calm person, I would say, but
Right.
extremely particular about how you express emotion through your music. So
Right.
I remember he would always say that don't just play notes, but make them talk.
How
So
wonderful! What an
not
advice.
it's not about playing notes. It's about putting soul into the each and every note, and it's about honesty and how you play them. So he always used to say, don't just play notes, don't just play and come. you know
Right.
you should make the notes talk so that it reaches a wider audience.
Yeah.
So he
As it
made
is,
real
music को तो जुबान की जरूरत ही नहीं होती.
exactly.
It hits the heart.
it should hit the heart. अगर
Yeah,
नहीं है, then you can't be a successful musician. That
I
is what
agree.
my grandfather used to say. Yeah. And
Oh,
he
wonderful.
also made me realize that every raga, Indian classical raga, has a mood. अलग अलग राग का अलग अलग मूड होता है, राइट?
Right.
सो ये पर्सन के ऊपर भी डिपेंड करता है. आज मैं अलग मूड में हूँ तो वो राग अलग रूप में दिखेगा. फॉर
बिल्कुल.
एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई एम डूइंग यमन, आज
Hmm.
मेरा यमन का अलग मिजाज है, तो मैं यमन
Hmm.
अलग तरीके से अप्रोच करूंगा. इट्स जस्ट लाइक
Right.
इट्स जस्ट लाइक अब पर्सन के मूड के हिसाब से रागा will blend according to a person's mood. So you can't just play it mechanically. You have to
Right.
feel it as that's why I'm in love with Indian classical music. And sometimes we spend hours on the single phrase, and he taught me a lot, I would say. Even if मैं बहुत छोटा था, मैं समझ में नहीं
Hmm.
आता था तब, but he taught me patience and also humility at the same time. He's like, don't be a musician, it's fine, but be a good human being. And I still
Right.
think, that आप अगर अच्छे इंसान नहीं है तो आप अच्छे म्यूजिशियन नहीं बन पाएंगे. You have to be
बिल्कुल,
a
बहुत
good
अच्छी बात.
human being
Hmm.
to be a good musician.
I think both the sides choosing to be a good musician and a good person, I think it needs to touch the heart. दिल को छू जाने वाली दोनों ही बातें हैं.
और he also used to say me कि कभी उस्ताद मत बनना. Don't ever try to be a teacher or an उस्ताद, क्योंकि आप जब उस्ताद बनोगे आप सीखना बंद कर दोगे. He always used to
बिल्कुल
say.
सही बात.
And
Absolutely.
music is like an ocean, as you know.
Hmm.
कि हम लोग हर दिन कहीं ना कहीं से किसी से भी सीखते हैं.
Right.
So last वक्त में भी he went to Hajj, then he had to leave music, and
Right.
there are many spiritual aspects as well. But
Right.
he used to tell me that honesty and patience is required to do this Indian classical music, because it's a spiritual music, it's not a commercial music.
Yeah, wonderfully answered, I must say. So, speaking of you being the fourth generation in the Patiala Gharana, I want to ask you how do you balance maintaining the purity of classical music while also exploring fusion and the contemporary sounds
That's a very
at such a young age? I must
that
also add that.
That's a very good question. So
Thank you.
I think for me, classical music is the base, and fusion music it's just the branch that grows from it. So
Hmm.
for example, if you think of a tree, the
Hmm.
base, the root is classical music, and the branches and the
Right.
flowers that you see is, you can term it as fusion music or different pop music or something like that. So
Beautifully described, I must say.
I never see them as opposite, because people differentiate. As a musician, I don't. So
Right.
wherever I experiment or collaborate with artists from different genres across the world, I
Hmm.
always make sure that the rag and the emotion that I play, it stays pure. So the structure, the foundation should never be lost. That's
Hmm.
what my belief is.
Hmm.
So the instruments or rhythm around it can change. That's fine, but the soul of the raga has to remain the same.
That's true. That's very true. So,
Also,
mm,
I would like to add that
yeah,
I feel that fusion works best when it's done with respect, not a gimmick.
right.
So it's about respecting, be honest to your art, and respecting other people who are playing with you, who are fusing. Their fusion is basically jugalbandi, isn't it?
Right.
Pop and classical.
Hmm.
It can be rap and jazz. It's fusion. So you have to.
Right.
It's not about just showing off. I'm showing off my skills, and I'm demeaning you, right?
No, I get that.
So it's about respecting other people and giving them space to prove as well.
Yeah, that's a
That's my
wonderful take.
analysis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wonderful take, I must say. So you made your first international debut at the Nanhua University at Taiwan in 2020, right?
Yes, that's right.
Right. So how did that experience impact you as an artist performing on a global front?
So that's a very really sure special experience for me, I would say, because
Yeah.
it's my debut international performance, and It was
Yeah.
actually my first time performing for an audience that they don't even understand what is Indian classical music, or
Right.
what's uh, or what's like any kind of Indian culture they are not aware of. So, but when music travels across borders,
Hmm.
music is still the same. So
That's
I
true.
so I try to make them understand, because if you don't make them understand what the music is about and how you play it, आप जब तक उसको
Right.
उनको नहीं समझाओगे, they can't really relate to it.
Hmm.
So I used to work for one of their bands as well. The band's name is Wind Band. I'm still in touch with them. Um,
A band
so
based out of Taiwan itself.
Taiwan. Yeah, I played for
Oh,
them in one of the
how
event.
wonderful.
मैंने फ्यूज किया इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक. So
Okay.
जो मैंने सीखा है और जो मैं उनसे उनसे सुना हूँ, their music is like music is made of 7 notes. There are
Right.
12 notes, but basic 7 notes. We call it
Right.
sa re ga ma pa dha ni. They
Sa.
call it do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Sola Tudor. Right.
So it even if it travels, even if
Hmm.
the music travels across borders, the
Hmm.
basic music is same.
Right. That's
Music is
true.
same across all different borders. So when I
Yeah.
played Indian classical music in piano, I tried to explain
Hmm.
what I'm doing,
Hmm.
and to be honest, it was a fantastic experience, I would say. And at the end of the performance, I saw them literally. I saw 50% of the audiences crying. That impacted them.
Oh, wow. That's
So I
such an
was,
overwhelming response
yeah,
from an audience that doesn't understand. I mean, I'm sure they do understand, but they were not as open to Indian classical music, I must say.
yes, that's right. So after the performance, I still remember a student came to me and said that I don't know what you played, but you made
Yeah.
me emotional. And
Hmm.
that's when I realized that music doesn't need translation.
Yeah.
So that trip changed me as a performer entirely.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now
Yeah.
you're based in UK now.
Yes, yes. Currently, I'm based in UK.
Okay, so how do you see your role in introducing and popularizing Hindustani classical music among audience that is not very familiar with the Indian classical music? तो how does ये UK में कैसे आप function करते हैं इसमें?
So, yeah, that's something I'm really passionate about. When I moved to the UK, I realized that not many people had seen a harmonium up close.
Right.
So didn't even know what it was when I first
Hmm.
moved out. So
Yeah.
my thing is, I just want to popularize my art, and
Hmm.
I want to मेरे 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 मुझे जो तालीम मिला है मेरे दादा गुरु उस्ताद मोहम्मद यूनुस खान साहब से, मेरे
जी.
वाली साहब से, I just
Hmm.
want to show their art in front of different people. So मैं अभी भी बोलता हूँ, whatever I play, whatever people
Hmm.
like, nothing belongs to me. Everything belongs to
Right.
them. जो गलती होता है मुझसे, that entirely is mine.
I think it's the humility well taught and
और
well learned from your
it's
end
not
also.
humility, I would say जो ही उनका है मैं उन्हीं का बजाता हूँ, उन्हीं का खाता हूँ, उन्हीं का पहनता हूँ, उन्हीं का बजाता हूँ. जो
जी.
गलती हो जाता है on stage, because it's
Yeah.
it's their years of hard work and मेहनत.
Yeah.
So I don't think so that credit should come to me. ये बुजुर्गों का के जूतियों का सदका है. उनसे ही है, जो है उन्हीं का हार्ड वर्क है, उन्हीं का years of मेहनत है. So probably this is what I think. So coming back to your question, when I moved to the
Yeah.
UK, I realized कि लोग हारमोनियम से उतना वाकिफ नहीं थे. There were few harmonium players, but हारमोनियम एज अ सोलो सब्जेक्ट नहीं देखते थे.
Right.
So I did a lot of I started doing a lot of workshops and small sessions in community centers and schools just to show what Indian classical music is all about.
Hmm.
Um, I also started a project called Harmonium Across Borders. So
Oh, how wonderful.
this idea is to connect Indian ragas with Western melodies, not to actually mix them, because you can't really mix Indian classical music with some other
Oh,
genre.
I was actually coming to that very question about fusion. I mean, fusion music often walks a fine line between innovation and tradition. Now that, I mean, how do you approach to creating music that resonates with modern listeners, losing its and without losing the classical essence of it? I was just coming to that.
uh, देखिए, जैसे मैंने बोला कि फाउंडेशन इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग,
That's
राइट?
true.
मैं कैसे इसको देखता हूँ कि फ्यूजन म्यूजिक से मुझे सीखने मिलता है। आई डोंट नो अबाउट सब आर्टिस्ट का अलग अलग इसमें शायद इनपुट्स है। किसी को शायद इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक ही करना है, वो
Right.
बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट है, दे वोंट अलाउ, जस्ट माय डैड वोंट अलाउ एनी अदर म्यूजिक टू बी पार्ट ऑफ हिज
Right.
लाइफ, बट आई
Right.
एम ओपन to collaborations, and I'm open to learn different genres of music. Now you'll say why
Yeah,
you
I would
not
ask
like
why.
your dad? I'm just, so यही है कि I'm just open to learn because I want to learn different types of music, and at the end I think सब music का एक अलग खुशबू है. Every flower has its own smell. Yeah,
Right.
Indian classical music is the, I'll treat it as a dictionary.
Yeah.
बट फ्यूजन म्यूजिक में क्या बात है, फ्यूजन म्यूजिक में आपको सीखने मिलता है।
जी.
इवन इफ आई ट्राई, अभी तो बहुत सारे म्यूजिक्स आ गए जैसे ट्रांस,
Right.
टेक्नो म्यूजिक, हाउस म्यूजिक।
Right.
उसमें लोग लोग बोलते हैं कि नॉइज है, अच्छा नहीं है। मैं बोलता
EDM
हूँ कि
especially, I feel that people dislike EDM. But it has a very huge fan following amongst the youngsters.
ईडीएम में बहुत कुछ सीखने मिलता है। आई एम
I can
रियली
understand क्योंकि
वेरी
उसमें
बिग फैन ऑफ
ताल
ईडीएम।
की समझ. Oh, you are?
आई एम, या,
Okay.
बट
So
आई
do you
ट्राई टू,
add that to your classical
नो
music
नो
somehow?
नो नो नो,
Okay.
क्लासिकल म्यूजिक से आप छेड़खानी नहीं कर सकते। यू कांट रियली वो नहीं कर सकते। बट ईडीएम एक नया जॉनरा है, इट्स एन
Right.
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक म्यूजिक, वो एक नया टेक्नोलॉजी है।
Hmm.
इफ यू डोंट अप्रिशिएट व्हाट्स कमिंग इन,
Yeah.
एंड पीपल आर लविंग इट, लाइक एक
Yeah,
क्लासिकल।
absolutely. I see the youngsters these days, they are going crazy dancing on EDM tunes.
देखिए, मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि दो दो फैक्टर है यहाँ पे, ठीक है?
जी.
इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक से, अगर क्लासिकल म्यूजिक क्या है, क्लासिकल म्यूजिक आपको जानने के लिए भी यू हैव टू लर्न।
Absolutely.
आप मतलब किसी से भी एक्सपेक्ट नहीं करेंगे कि he'll learn Indian classical music. That's not even possible, right?
Right.
So in order to learn Indian classical, so in order to listen Indian classical music, you should know what that guy is doing. But EDM के साथ ऐसा नहीं है।
Right.
तो आप सोचिए, how the music is created, कि it connects to the people even knowing. It's about rhythm and music, isn't it?
Right. Right.
So इसमें मैं सब म्यूजिक में घुस के मैं देखता हूँ। मैं मेटल्स का बहुत फैन हूँ, काइंड ऑफ, if
Oh,
you know
so am
what
I.
metal genre
Okay.
is. And
Yes. Yes.
I have made a fusion with metal like 4
Acha.
5 years back and named it harmonium metal.
Oh,
Yeah.
that must have come out really, really nice. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
it is. So उसका नाम मैंने हार्मोनियम मेटल दिया है। So
अच्छा.
आप जब उसको सुनोगे Spotify में या फिर YouTube पे, आपको लगेगा it's like क्लब में बज रहा चाहिए।
I'm sure.
तो बट मैं जो बजाया हूँ उसका रूट और बेस देखोगे, दैट इज इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक। अगर मैं इंडियन
Okay.
क्लासिकल म्यूजिक नहीं सीखता, शायद वो पीस नहीं बजा पाता।
Okay. No, it
So
is understandable.
yeah,
So, I mean, living in abroad where people don't really recognize the Indian classical music at a scale where जहाँ पे हिंदुस्तान में बहुत ज़्यादा मिलेगा, भारत में बहुत ज़्यादा लोग सराहते हैं इस चीज़ को. So, I would want to ask you, what are the challenges that you have faced promoting the Indian classical music abroad, and how did you overcome them?
see, a lot actually. So
Naturally, I mean,
so
नया music
the
introduce करना ही.
Indian music लोग चाहते हैं, it's famous. Indian music and Indian food people die for.
That's true.
Beat any part of the world.
Yeah.
So there is always a fan following of Indian food and Indian music. पहले से ही
Yeah.
है, be it Bollywood music or classical music.
Yes.
क्लासिकल म्यूजिक में भी साउथ एशियन म्यूजिक, जिसमें इंडिया, पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश,
जी.
श्रीलंका, अफगान म्यूजिक,
Right.
these are the parts of classical music. How I see currently is the main thing I see is awareness.
Hmm.
So people abroad often associate Indian music with Bollywood or yoga background tracks mostly.
All right.
जिसको
Okay.
समझ नहीं है, so they don't
जी.
always know that behind that sound there can be
Hmm.
deep classical structure or
Hmm.
centuries of tradition and science.
Right.
So what I try to do is my job has always been to explain, not preach. Because आप अगर सिखा दोगे it will
Hmm.
continue. आप अगर
Right.
ज्ञान दे दोगे तो people will forget.
Right.
I'm performing, मैं अगर आपको ज्ञान दे दूं तो आप याद
जी.
नहीं रखोगे. But if I
Hmm.
teach you in an explanatory manner, then you
Hmm.
will go home and even आपको अगर मेरा बात अच्छा लगा, you will pass it on, isn't it?
Of course.
So every performance before, I usually talk to the audience about
Hmm.
what this raga is. For an example, if I'm playing Rag Yaman, so
Right.
what actually, what are the characteristics of the raga and what is a raga and why,
Hmm.
who created this raga? Rag Yaman was created by Hazrat Amir Khusro, who
Right.
was a saint in Hazrat Nizamuddin's darbar.
जी.
तो अगर उनको एक आप स्टोरी लाइन दोगे, once they understand
Hmm.
the story, they connect immediately.
Right.
Because अगर स्टोरी लाइन नहीं दोगे, because they have no idea what's this music, ये क्या है, ये आप ऐसे आके बैठ के पेश नहीं कर सकते, राइट?
Right.
तो
Absolutely.
जैसे एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ, कोई अगर
Hmm.
कल ऑक्सफोर्ड का एक लेक्चरर कोई फलाना यूनिवर्सिटी में आता है,
Right.
अगर वो क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स के ऊपर अगर स्पीच देता है, he
जी.
just starts his basically lecture, किसी को समझ में
Right.
नहीं आएगा, but he has to make sure कि एक स्ट्रक्चर बनाओ मैं जिसमें क्वांटम
Right.
मैकेनिक्स समझा दो ऑडियंस को,
जी.
क्योंकि सबको समझ नहीं आता.
Hmm. हाँ, that's true. So basically, starting from the basic,
Yeah.
the
So
rudimentary beginning of it.
100%, I think
तो इस चैलेंज को आपने ओवरकम कैसे किया?
तो देखिए, मैं जब मैं शुरू करता हूँ, so मैं उनको ट्राई करता हूँ कि कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स और मैं क्या पेश करने वाला हूँ, उसको टाइम टू टाइम बाय टाइम उसको याद नहीं, उसको मैं बोलता रहूँ कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम यूजिंग दिस अलाप, मैं अलाप
Right.
बना रहा हूँ. व्हाट इज अलाप? अलाप इज बेसिकली आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग द पैटर्न्स और द टोन्स इन माय वे. इट्स ख्याल,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
So वो जब बोलता हूँ and they see the variations happening live,
Right.
they quickly connect. So
Okay.
ये I think it's very very वो differences फिर जो रहता है, so audiences quickly connect emotionally, they connect with my story and they connect immediately.
Oh, that's really great. So, can you give us a message that you would want to share with the young or the budding musicians who wish to pursue classical music, especially those living away from India?
देखिए, मैसेज देने के लिए मैं तो बहुत छोटा हूँ अभी. मैं अभी भी शागिर्द हूँ, जैसे मेरे दादा बोलते हैं कि हमेशा छोटे रहना, सीखते रहना. बट yeah, as a well wisher, I would say, first of all, be patient, because Indian classical music is all about patience and perseverance.
Right.
So
Right.
don't rush in. जल्दी जल्दी भागना मत, because जितना आप लोग क्या होता है ना, लोग स्पीड के ऊपर भागते हैं, बट आप जितना काम एंड कंपोज रहोगे, आप ऊपर जाके उतना भागोगे बेसिकली.
Right.
So yeah, I would say don't rush, be patient. In classical music, nothing happens overnight. एक रात में कुछ बदल नहीं जाता, but you can't skip the years of practice, and that's okay. So
Right.
practice is what will pull you. Also, don't
Right.
treat like, also classical music आपको अगर आपको करना है, आप classical music, there should be always a backup, I would say,
Right.
because it's very, आपको ब्रेड एंड बटर करने के लिए आपको बहुत, आप एक होता है ना तकदीर,
जी.
अगर तकदीर नहीं है, यू शुड हैव अ बैकअप. ये मैं ऐसे
अच्छा.
ही नहीं बोल रहा हूँ बरप्पन, ये मेरा
Right.
इयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस मुझे बोल रहा है कि you can treat it as a career, but at least
Right.
treat it as a backup, right? Also treat it like a relationship. तो जिससे आप सीख रहे हो, मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ कि YouTube को आप साइड में रखो, go to a guru. Yeah, it's very important. लोग बात नहीं करते आज इसके बारे में. आप इंडियन
That's very
क्लासिकल
true. Guru Pratha थोड़ी सी
गुरु
diminish तो कर
शिष्य
ही रही है.
परंपरा इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? आप
गुरु
गुरु
शिष्य
का
परंपरा.
सेवा करोगे तभी गुरु आपको दुआ देगा, वो दुआ जाके आपके म्यूजिक पे नजर आता है।
Right.
अगर आपको आज दुआ नहीं मिलता, वो नहीं, सॉरी, आई एम सॉरी टू से, वो नजर नहीं आता।
That's true.
तो
मुझे लगता है कि उनकी दुआएं भी रहती हैं, उनका आशीर्वाद रहता है
100%
so
या
that when you actually perform somewhere वो झलक भी आती है.
यस। सो रेस्पेक्ट योर गुरु, गुरु का सेवा करो, रेस्पेक्ट योर टाइम एंड स्टे ऑनेस्ट। अगेन एक अच्छा ह्यूमन बीइंग करने का कोशिश करो। अगर
Right.
हम खुद को लगता है कि अच्छा तुम इंसान बन पाओगे तभी ये म्यूजिक करना, नहीं तो ये म्यूजिक के
Right.
साथ भी डिसऑनेस्टी होगा, वो म्यूजिक पे आएगा नहीं, राइट? मैं
Right.
किसी का नाम नहीं लेना चाहता, देयर आर लॉट ऑफ म्यूजिशियंस, वो म्यूजिक पे नहीं आता, आपको पता चलेगा, यू कांट रियली फील दैट कनेक्शन दैट ही इज ट्राइंग टू बिल्ड, बिकॉज़ वी एज अ
Right.
म्यूजिशियन वी ट्राई टू बिल्ड अ कनेक्शन, राइट?
That's very true.
So
Connecting with the audience.
if you're not a good human being, वो चीज आपके रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं करेगा। And
जी.
also, if you are living abroad, don't
Hmm.
feel disconnected from Indian classical music, because यहाँ भी बहुत अच्छे musicians हैं, Indian musicians हैं। So
Great.
you can carry that tradition wherever you go. It's all about the willpower and what you want to do. So just keep it alive with sincerity, I would say. So again, आपको अगर fame चाहिए, so don't do Indian classical music, because in Indian classical music you might not get fame at all in your career. Like कोई नहीं आपको पहचानेगा.
Hmm.
But what I think Indian classical music will give you in return is you'll find peace, and I think that's more valuable than honesty.
That's a lovely advice, I must say.
Yeah.
It was lovely having you, Sadakat. I
Thank
mean,
you, Vidushi.
आपके थॉट्स आई एम श्योर बहुत सारे जितने भी लोग हमारा ये वीडियो देखेंगे, आई एम श्योर दे विल हैव अ लॉट टू टेक अवे फ्रॉम इट. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.